So, do you see it says subtract? Subtract means I need to subtract that full number. So this is saying this complex number minus this complex number. I'm going to rewrite it, plus now and minus, and then it's just 4, negative 4, a positive 5 is a positive 1, and that gives me a negative 2. And that's it. Don't overthink it, don't make it harder than it actually is. Let's look at this stuff in here. Negative 3 squared is 9. And then I squared is negative 1, and then I still have an I and a negative 2. So all of this multiply. Negative times negative is a positive, and 9 times 2 is a total of 18. And then I is left over. This one here, I do need to multiply by the conjugate, and I have to multiply both the top and the bottom by the conjugate. So the conjugate is all this stuff with the opposite sign inside. So that gives me, what, 25 plus 5i minus 5i, happy, happy, and negative I squared is negative 1. So the bottom is 25 plus 1, which is 26. My numerator is 25 plus 5i plus 5i plus I squared, and I squared is a negative 1. So we have, what, 24 plus 10i, and I want to separate those. So 24 over 26 and 10 over 26, and I do want to reduce that. So I reduce that, and I get, what, 2 goes into both, 12 over 13, and I reduce this one, 2 goes into both, 5 over 13. Fine. Alright, for this one here, I want to figure out how many I squareds fit in there. So 113 divided by 2 is 56 of them whole, and then 1 more left over. So 56 times 2 is 112, plus 1 is the 113. And then here, this is saying I have an even number of negative 1s. Remember, that is equal to a negative 1. So even number of times it's going to end up being positive, and we'll have an I. This is all imaginary. Remember, this is your imaginary axis, so we're just down here. This is real, and then imaginary. This is all real. Ooh, just kidding. In the negative direction. And then this is real, and then imaginary. Ooh, that's my text. Okay.